You know how in the early parts of Yokai Watch, you have those blocked loading zones that you can't access until later? Well, recently, a crazy glitch was discovered that allows you to clip past the trigger that's blocking the loading zone, by using none other than a car to push you past it. It's been dubbed Car Clip. Very creative, I know. And with it, you can get almost anywhere in the overworld as early as Chapter 1 thanks to all the loading zones in Breezy Hills. This glitch works on every version of the game. First, I'll teach you how you can do Car Clip by yourself, and then I'll show you how you can get completely out of bounds in just 4 minutes on a brand new save. To perform this clip and get to Breezy Hills early, you'll first need to wait until you find a car that's heading in this direction, just below Triangle Park. Follow the car all the way to the right side of the map, and right before it gets to the loading zone, get in front of it and hit the loading zone. If you do this correctly, the game is going to turn you around and make you walk into the car. If you're really close to the car, then try inching slowly towards the loading zone to get turned around slightly earlier, and then you should end up in the car. If the car's miles away from you, then just move out of the way until the car's lights turn off and then run in front of it. It will move ever so slightly and hopefully you should get into the car. You'll have to do it a few times though. Now that you're in the car, head to the very back. As soon as the lights turn off and it starts moving, run back towards the loading zone. Make sure you do this as soon as the lights turn off, or else the car might move too much and unload. You should see that as you exit the car, you get a really small boost, and then you get the dialogue box for the loading zone. What we need to do is use this tiny boost to push us just enough to get to this bar. All you need to do now is carefully rinse and repeat the process of going to the back of the car and running out of the car to inch it forward. Eventually, it should be around this spot, and you should just about make it to the third bar. You'll get the dialogue box, be pushed back, and then the game will load you into Breezy Hills. If the car moves too far forward and you can't exit the car from the right anymore, you need to exit the car and try again. If it keeps happening, try to run at the loading zone right before the lights go off instead of when they go off. Other than that, this trick is actually quite simple to pull off. So what happens if you go to Breezy Hills early exactly? Well, since this is chapter 1 and I already have a video where I hacked into areas early during this chapter, the observations are mostly the same. You can't search for yokai, entering a battle makes you lose instantly, NPCs have no dialogue, etc. I still highly recommend doing this yourself though, it's super interesting to see what happens. Anyway, how do you break the game with this? Well, this game contains many out of bounds clips. Usually, you wouldn't be able to get out of bounds for quite some time since you're confined to Uptown Springdale, which has no clips whatsoever. But with Car Clip, we can glitch into Breezy Hills, take the tunnel to downtown Springdale, and then we can get out of bounds by clipping into the riverbank. Unfortunately, this specific riverbank clip is extremely finicky and tough to pull off consistently, so hopefully we find a better one to use. But regardless, here's me getting out of bounds in just 4 minutes of playtime.
Yokai Watch!
First, I need to get through all of the opening cutscenes so we can get outside of the house. What I'm doing here is just waiting for the car to the right to spawn. Surprisingly, these cars aren't random, so it's always the same amount of time I have to wait. Once the car shows up, I follow the car all the way to the side of the map. Unfortunately, I didn't get inside the car this time, so I had to move out of the way. I was taking a lot of risks by waiting so long on these, but I was trying to get through the loading zone as fast as possible. Anyway, at last we finally made it into Breezy Hills. Now I need to run down to the tunnel and get to downtown as fast as possible. Now that I'm at the riverbank, I just have to... Oh. That is very rare. I am never gonna beat this run. I ended the timer here, but really, that's not the final time because the timing should end as soon as the game respawns you. Regardless though, it was a really fast run. Apologies for the atrocious recording quality, by the way. I love NTR custom firmware. And that's how you can break Yokai Watch in the very first chapter. I'm really glad this glitch got found. If you want to see some more glitches, I have a website where you can read about almost all of the glitches in the 3DS games. And for those who can't read, the EG made a great video compiling a bunch of glitches across the first 3 mainline games. Anyway, now I need to go and investigate how I pulled this off. So I'll see you soon.